你好，怎么样？哎，撞到哦！哎，没有前面。哦，爆炸！旁边！爆炸！跟我个，先走。哦，要是，你看这有路通。哎，那会冒火。哦。啊，不要！这边。哎，冒火危险。左边，快点！哦，进了，左走。
On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2014, multiple explosions occurred throughout 2 districts in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, due to a propene leak in underground gas pipelines. The explosions resulted in the loss of 32 lives and a further 321 injured. Videos of the incident show streets being ripped open, causing mass destruction, as well as enormous fires emitting from pipes within the ground. The Greater Kaohsiung government reported that prior to the incident, witnesses reported the smell of gas at 8:46 p.m. They also observed white smoke spewing from manholes. 3 hours later, the first explosion occurred at 11:57 p.m. Witnesses reported seeing gas-induced flames reach up to 15 stories, while the blasts tore roads open. The destructiveness of the blasts caused cars to flip, with some vehicles and victims found on top of buildings up to 4 stories high. The explosions caused the death of 28 civilians, with a further 4 firefighters losing their lives during the rescue effort. The blasts also resulted in the injury of 321 people, 22 of which were emergency workers. It was reported that firefighters struggled to hose down the flames as they were fueled by propene gas. In the morning of the 1st of August, a full rescue effort was initiated. As paramedics, rescue dogs, and helicopters scoured the affected areas, 10 emergency shelters were set up for the 12,000 people who evacuated their homes overnight. Hotels offered free accommodation and use of facilities, with thousands of volunteers assisting in the relief process. Within the first week of the disaster, 4 billion new Taiwan dollars was donated in support funds. City officials reported that 6 kilometers of road had been destroyed and required restoration works. The blast also caused a significant power outage for up to 12,000 households. The Premier stated that there were 5 significant blasts around the city. Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs stated that nearly 24,000 households lost gas supply, and another 8,000 households were without water. The estimated cost to rebuild the damaged roads and pipe system was approximately 1.9 billion new Taiwan dollars. However, that does not include the cost of damage to buildings, vehicles, businesses, and other destroyed items. Shortly after the incident, the Economic Development Bureau reported 1,275 companies had registered for compensation associated with the disaster. There were also delays in restoration works as Taiwan was hit by heavy rain in the days following the disaster. 1,500 stores had to close for the duration of the restoration works in order to prioritize safety. An investigation into the cause of the incident found there was abnormal pressure in a propene pipeline hours before the disaster. Nearly 4 tons of propene leaked between 8 and 9 p.m. on the night of the incident. This resulted in high concentrations of propene, leading to the explosions. As different organizations deferred blame to each other, 12 people were indicted for negligence. Of these 12, 6, including the CEO, were from LCY, a chemical corporation. 3 were from the China General Terminal and Distribution Corporation, and another 3 employees were of the Kaohsiung Public Works Bureau. Funerals were held on the 7th of August. Present was the Vice Premier, the Mayor, and Bo Wei Li, the chairman of the company held responsible. Li bowed his head to apologize and promised relatives that his company would make good on financial compensation.